Good morning, everyone. Cherie Warwick here with BlackBlockchainConsultants.com, here with our video of the day in regards to some of the news happening in the blockchain space. So, this is article number 1, Blockchain and the Fourth Industrial Revolution by Mohammed Edabat, and this is from CryptoInsider.com. Okay, so all I wanted to point out here is that he talks about the third industrial revolution in the world being the digital revolution. However, the fourth revolution of the world is about data, its connectivity, and what it will be used for. When I first got started learning about blockchain, that was one of the key things that was discussed. He also talks in this article about the fact that a lot of the artificial intelligence and robotics that people have been working on for decades cannot work without the blockchain, because you need a trust system that brings data together and pulls these machines together. And the blockchain is the connecting link. This is very good news for us as blockchain consultants, because we understand the need of where the world is going. And if we're smart, we can put ourselves in the right jobs and in the right businesses to be successful. All right. So number 2 is all about money, 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 money. So all of my financial services experts here that are discovering blockchain and you want to be a blockchain consultant, this is for you. So this is about Porsche and BBVA, which is a Spanish bank, using the blockchain platform to close a $170 million loan. And BBVA has done this before, but this is the first time that they have done this type of loan with a non-Spanish company. So pay attention to what's happening within BBVA if you are a financial services person. Now, one of the things they said in here, and this is what attracted me to this article and caused me to want to discuss it with you, was they talked about, here we go. BBVA was keen to stress the benefits of blockchain technology. The Spain-based financial institution claimed that clients would be able to borrow money with increased traceability, decreased operational risk, and greater immutability than was previously possible using traditional practices. By automating a large part of the process, the bank added that clients would be able to borrow money much more quickly than before. So here's what's happening. At least I believe this is what's happening. You've ever had, you're going through the loan process and you're wondering where your loan is in the process. So for example, whether you're purchasing a home or you're trying to get a business loan or something like that. What they're saying here is once this whole process is done, it's going to not only save the bank's money, but it's also going to help us as consumers or as businesses get access to money much more quickly. I'm not saying that the rules will be entirely fair, because we know they won't, but it's supposed to increase the traceability of where those funds are going, as well as make the borrowing process a lot easier and a lot more profitable for the banks. And we know that that's where the money is, right? With the banks. So this is a Cherie prediction here. I'm just pointing this out to gloat. This is McKesson, is a huge healthcare company, and they are close to buying a blockchain health company called Polkadot. And the only reason I'm mentioning this is because I've been saying since we've gotten into BBC that I believe that these big companies are going to buy up these little companies. And if you were just buying the crypto of these companies, you do not own equity in the companies. And when those companies sell for billions of dollars, you will not get a piece of the pie. You want to set yourself up within these blockchain startups, if possible, where you can own a piece of the corporation. Because the people that are going to walk away with the money here and across the board are the people that own a piece of the corporation. It's the only reason why I wanted to show this. Next article of the day is IBM is using blockchain and artificial intelligence to find knowledge economy workers. Now, knowledge economy workers are just workers for the 21st century. It doesn't matter what, it's not just about programming. It doesn't matter what they're doing. So the article overall talks about how artificial intelligence, they are using artificial intelligence to work with human resources and recruitment professionals specifically. So yes, this is specifically for my HR and recruitment professionals. And what they're doing with AI is, and the blockchain, is that they are going to use it to help you. Instead of having to go through a lot of resumes and create a short list, or doing a lot of database searches and creating a short list, this artificial intelligence is going to be able to help you do that. It's also going to be able to help you with retention, hiring people a lot more quickly, making sure that the people you're hiring is going to be a good culture fit for the organization. And ultimately, I think it's going to help you within the HR field save more money. So you want to pay attention to this as an HR professional and what IBM is trying to achieve with the blockchain and artificial intelligence. And one of the things they said in this article is that HR professionals have not traditionally been using or optimizing AI, and now they want to educate you so that you can optimize it within your company so that you can achieve the goals that you have set out to achieve. All right, next article is in regards to blockchain in retail. And I wanted to point out something a little bit different within this article here. So they talk about, the fact that blockchain is going to be more prevalent with retail. They list a whole bunch of manufacturers and application providers, but I wanted you to see by application here. So what is blockchain going to be used for in the retail sector primarily? Compliance management, identity management, loyalty and rewards management, payments, smart contracts, supply chain management, and other things like anti-counterfeiting, advertising, and consumer data management. If you're looking for a major, I always say, when we say looking for a major, what we mean is if you're going through college, freshman year, sophomore year, you're taking your basic courses, and in junior and senior year, you are prepping for a career. If you work in retail, and this can be brick and mortar retail or it can be e-commerce, you want to take a close look at these specific applications. If you're looking to be an application-based blockchain consultant, because this is where the money is going to be. Okay. Final thing is from Yahoo, and this is the 5 blockchain and crypto predictions for 2019, published by Yahoo. I just want to give my take on them really quickly. So this was an article by Chao Ching Shoreland, CEO and co-founder of Shelter Zoom, which is a real estate platform. So he says he's making his 5 predictions here. Number 1, more people will build their business models on the blockchain. Maybe. I think he's right in that more people are going to be building their business models on the blockchain, but I also think that we need a couple of more things to occur before mass adoption occurs. So now's the right time to get in and start studying and start building your content and your email list and really reaching for expert status so that when mass adoption occurs, you will be the person that people are calling. Number two, government will allocate resources and funding to accelerate blockchain projects and solve real problems. This is actually already happening in the United States. I've received a couple of solicitations or RFPs from the federal government in regards to blockchain. States are already doing it. So this is already happening. Number three, cryptocurrency will be much more widely used. Yeah, maybe. I think it will be more widely used, especially if the prices start going up. But definitely more companies are starting to, I think Square is starting to add, has already added Bitcoin, and a lot of companies use Square. So a lot of that prediction will depend on the price of Bitcoin, let's be real. Number four, companies will come up with new solutions for legal digital contracts beyond existing smart contracts. I do believe this is the case. So I was reading on LinkedIn, Maureen Murat, who is an attorney, who said that smart contracts are not smart and they're not contracts in the legal point of view. And a lot of lawyers are now coming out and saying, these smart contracts are not legally binding, and people may think that they will be legally binding. So what's going to happen is, because lawyers are starting to get involved, I think they're going to start putting together solutions for legal digital contracts. So I do believe in number four. And if you are an attorney or a paralegal and this is of interest to you, you may want to dive into this. And then number five is more useful utility tokens being delivered by blockchain. Yeah, I mean, maybe. So I guess it depends a little bit on what the use cases are. If they are more consumer driven, then definitely. So for example, anything that has to do with entertainment or artists or things that consumers support, yeah, I can see that, more useful utility tokens. But a lot of the money for blockchain consultants is probably going to come from big corporations. I'm just going to be honest. Big corporations, mid-size and small. So that's the positioning that I think you want to have, unless you're in a specific type of industry that really focuses on consumers being interested in supporting you. Again, a lot like artists, musicians, etc. So that's it for us. We have our Blockchain 101 course. We're going to put that in the description. We have our six-figure blockchain consulting course. We have 2 weeks left of that, so you can still be a part of that. We'll put that link in the description as well. And you can always listen to the replays with that course. We also have our inner circle. So if you are interested in learning how to either get a blockchain job, start a blockchain business, invest in blockchain projects, and we're not talking about crypto, but we're looking at, do we invest our time and money in certain blockchain projects and then get wealth from the blockchain, which is going to be a $3.1 trillion industry? You'll want to be a part of Black Blockchain Consultants, so you can come find us at blackblockchainconsultants.com. Thank you so much. This is the Daily Blockchain News. I'm Cherie. God bless you. Have a great day.